Hello, good people. What it do? This is Miss Mia just tapping in with you all. I pray that you are doing well on today, this good Tuesday. We are out here doing this dirty laundry. We doing car chronicles on today because I just feel like I just want to sit and talk. I don't want to be overly stimulated with, watching my surroundings and everything that's going on, even though I still can flow and I love being out in nature. I have been out, but I thought that we would make this video in the car. So y'all, let's just dive into it and welcome. I welcome you all. I welcome the newbies that just tuned in for the first time. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in and tapping into something that I have to say on today. Thank you for my subscribers that have been with me from day one. Thank y'all for your participation. Thank you for tapping in and, just being part of the fam. Thank y'all. And for my chosen ones, y'all, this is a message for y'all. This is like, if you're not really a chosen one, I know that I'm not for you if you're not chosen, because the way that I speak is going to be in a manner in which you feel like I'm coming for your life. If you're not chosen, you're going to feel a way about my messages and it's not going to register right. I'm going to come across as, the opposite of who you are. And so I don't want to offend anybody. So then therefore my messages are basically for the chosen ones. And so I tapped in today to say this, and I don't mean any disrespect because everybody is welcome. You all know that. But you have to get your medicine, or you have to get your, encouragement or your inspiration by people or from people that are, doing what you're doing and that's into what you're into. You're going to upset yourself and just make yourself miserable if you're tapping in. That's all that's going to happen. And I don't want to do that. So I just ask that you just, see yourself out if this message isn't for you. And again, peace, love, and blessings to you, okay? It's no hard feelings. I love you all the same. But the word that I really wanted to, what I really wanted to share is, and it's not even like all deep or anything like that. It's just a word that, when we were in prayer today, it just was a topic that came up, and it's the right thoughts. It's like keeping your thoughts, keeping the right thoughts in your mind. Like, we all have so much going on in life. Such is life. We all live here. We all, like the sun shines on the just and the unjust. Like, we don't get away from, life and the experiences in life. We all go through them just at different periods in life. But I said all that to say this. When you keep your thoughts, when my mind start, dwelling on, what I'm currently going through, or maybe, somebody said something out the way, or maybe, I encountered somebody that was, possibly having a not so good day, and the pressure of life started, like really just getting to them. And then they wanted to just take it out on the first person that they saw. Let me put my stunners on because this sun is kind of like doing something to me. But they trying to take their problems out on, the first person, or, maybe you just ran across them and they just got into it with somebody. You know how that go. It's just, misery loves company. If you having a bad day, you want you just want to transfer that energy, and you want, and you may not even mean to. It's just You know, sometimes it do happen. You know, let's just go ahead on and keep it real. It don't justify it at all. It still doesn't justify it, because you have to be mature out here, you know, dealing with other individuals. But at the same time, it does happen, and we get a pass sometimes when we just happen to, and then we could go back and course correct too if we really grown out here in these streets. But I said all that to say this, y'all. The right thoughts. Like, I used to really just take offense and slights and destructive criticism, you know, to heart. And you know, critics, you know, critics, they will do that. They will shoot all of their negativity. Toxic people will shoot all of their toxicity, toxic and personality disorders, everything under the sun that's out here. We will get the brunt of their attacks and their assault. Why? Because we are the salt of the world. Why? Because we are light shining in darkness. The Lord already told us that it was going to be this. He said that we were going to not have, you know, not be persecuted for his name's sake. He said we would be persecuted for his name's sake. We don't get to get away with, you know, this smooth life, this, you know, everything is just, you know, gravy. Everything is just smooth. Everything is just crystal, you know, clear. And we ain't got no worries. Ain't no pressure. Ain't no nothing. No, that's what builds us, builds our character, you know, builds us, you know, so that we're built tough, that we out here tough, that God is not choosing and God has not picked, you know, wimps out here. You know, we may feel, you know, such as Gideon did, not prepared or not qualified. We may feel that within ourselves, but God, he sees deeper than what we see. We see, you know, us in the light that, you know, we see us in. And then that goes back to our thinking, because sometimes people have put the wrong things in our head, and then we started to subscribe to the, you know, the chatter that we've been hearing for a lot of times in our life. You know, most of the time in our life, people have, you know, put the wrong stuff in our head, and then we start to think that we are that the, you know, maybe the parents or the guardians or the teachers or, you know, whoever, you know, bad relationships, whoever we had encountered that put that wrong stuff in our head, and then we started to believe the report of the enemy, you know, and that's stinking thinking that, you know, we have to, you know, change that, you know, because, you know, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty through the pulling down of strongholds.